So today I had to do the 2026 Airbox, what we call mod, in our terms is just letting more air in. So the two areas that I like to do, there's a simple version, which is pull this piece, this gray piece out of here, it gives it a little bit more volume. And then the two major areas, this has got the big screen, it works on the small screen also, but these two areas, drill holes in there, that allows the air to draw underneath through the handlebar column and into the airbox. So both sides, this side and this side will do. If you have a big frog skin like the 5x7 or the 4x6 frog skins, what we'll do is we'll pop this airbox down, we'll pull the middle, there's a middle hood scoop underneath here in the main airbox. We'll pop that elbow out. We'll pull the foam insulation out. All that stuff does is for sound for EPA and for other regulations that they have to put in there. So this mod will make the airbox sound louder, but we have found usually it's about 150 RPM increase with the volume, extra volume of air. So inside here, and then we're gonna drill this out underneath here, the main airbox, put frog skin underneath there so it'll either pull out here, and then I also like to drill holes in the top side of this airbox, especially without the glove box compartment. It'll also draw air from out of here. It just helps get more air to the motor. So stand by, we'll do a little bit of time lapse on this while I get this done really quick. So I am trying to hurry this, so it is a mess. Normally take all the foam out, unplug the gauge. Normally have a small gauge, so that's not a big deal. But you can see here, it's kind of in the way, but you can do it without getting super crazy, but this is good. So that's right where we're going to drill this front piece, put the frog skin right there. So, step at a time. That's all out. And all your burrs, you want to make sure you clean up all the plastic debris. We don't want any of that going into the motor. So run the razor blade on the inside there, flat, new razor blade, works pretty good, keeps all this, make sure most of the burrs are gone. Anyway, we're just making sure there's nothing that's gonna go into the motor. You wanna really be having little plastic pieces catching to the reeds or Obviously not going down any of the cylinders. So anyway, if you do take your time here, make sure there's nothing crazy. It's gonna give you problems later on, because it will. So these are the two small ones I put on the sides. If you peel the backs, a lot of people don't know, peel the center of the frog skin off, then you got a kind of a template where you can drill. Make sure I didn't get too crazy on any of these. I didn't. I can actually go a little bit more. So on this one, I like to roll it over to the front of the face a little bit. That way it's pulling from underneath the steering column. I was just kind of scribing my outline with a sharp razor blade here really quick. This is the most crude, fastest way, because I'm kind of a little bit of a hurry, but the reason why I like to spread things out a little bit is it gets a little bit more airflow. We can do a bigger piece all the way across here, which does work well. If you get too much, I feel like sometimes it slows down the amount of air that gets pushed out of the actual vents to push the snow off. So there's a little happy medium, but any air that you can get in there definitely helps quite a bit. Okay, that's done. We've got our holes drilled. Put it back together. Oh, the other thing that we do is this guy, which honestly I should probably pull. So you can be easier to pull. So we open up where this plenum sits. Make it more direct where this air box rolls into, so it's pulling air straight in instead of going through all the air box. It goes straight into the turbo. That seems to help the bottom end a little bit. Overall, just getting air into the motor faster. I think I am gonna pop this off. I just don't want to risk stuff being in the air box. big heavy thing. It's amazing how heavy these 10-inch screens are, because that hood there, headlight delete, small gauge, stripped Airbox Mod, weighs like, I think I remember right, 5.5 pounds. Super light. This thing feels like it weighs a ton, but it will not. The pieces, that's mainly the sound, the biggest thing for sound. These just kind of a little bit bigger diameter. They do flow really nice because they are very smooth. They're beveled, so they do flow nice, but could just get a little bit bigger diameter in there.